Okay, now Form 4 new students, this is one of the questions I get asked a lot. When you go from Form 3 to Form 4, right, one of the things that people always confuse, students always ask me like, hey, why is the velocity unit -1? But then, right, the acceleration unit is -2, right? Well, here's the thing. You need to know how to do this for one simple thing, because to be able to form unit is a big thing in chapter 1 that you're learning right now, am I right? So simple as this, number one, you can see the formula is different. Of course, they're going to have different unit, am I right? First, velocity is like speed. Okay, how fast you are going. So how do we calculate velocity? Simple, we do S over T. Displacement divided by time. Now displacement is basically like distance. So what's the unit we do here? Displacement, distance, same, right? So we do meter. Okay, meter. Of course you ask, hey, can we do cm? Can we do km? Not to say cannot, but let me tell you one thing. In exam, you want to be 100% safe, right? Tell you what, use meter. Cm is not SI unit. Km is not SI unit. SI unit means the international standard one. So we do meter, confirm safe. Alright? Now what about time taken? Seconds, right? Now whenever your formula is divide, multiply never a problem because A times B. Put together, AB. Simple, right? But divide, right? This is the thing. On top here, simple. You copy same only. No difference. But the thing is, down here, when you try to divide means you try to move it up. Now, a lot of people will tell you when you bring it up, right, they become negative, which is not wrong, but I will suggest one more thing lah. Remember this, every time you divide, you bring it up, right, your power terbalik. It will be easier to remember this way. Right now, you can see, letter S, right, got no number whatsoever, which means, right, the power is 1. Okay, when you don't write any number, power 1. So when you bring it up, what happened? The 1 will become -1. So this is why, right, your formula end up having ms -1. Now, if, let's say, what if, right, this one here, down here, the unit originally -2. So if we bring it up, the balik reversed the power, you will now get +2. You get what I mean, right? So if it's already negative at the bottom, you bring it up, it will become positive. If it's if it's positive at the bottom, right, you bring it up, it becomes negative. Okay? Now, so for velocity, what's the unit we have? S power 1. That's why when you bring it up, right, it becomes S power -1. ms -1. How do you pronounce this? Meter per seconds. Meaning what? Every seconds, how many meter you are traveling. Okay, now move on. Next one, we got this thing, accelerations. Formula different, right? Acceleration is when you speed up, when you get faster, or deceleration means you get slower. Formula wise, you learned this in Form 2 before, but you don't learn this. You learn from 2.1, right? It's final speed minus initial speed and then divide time, right? Right now, we don't do speed anymore. It becomes velocity. So the final speed will become final velocity. The initial speed will become initial velocity. So that's why, right, V and U means what? Final velocity, initial velocity, and then we divide by time again. Now, minus, right, remember, plus and minus, they're not going to affect your unit anyway. Because a lot of time people ask, hey, there's a minus here, do we have to change the unit? No, you don't have to. Simple example, 5 kg minus 3 kg, what's your unit? I mean, what's the answer? 2 kg, am I right? Now, the unit remain the same when you minus them. So same thing here, velocity final minus velocity initial, velocity. So that's why, right, over here, we're not going to change any of it. The unit we found just now, velocity, meter per seconds, okay? Then after that, we got time taken, which is another seconds here. So same thing also, what we're going to do, bring this up, right? Now, letter S, if we bring up, what happened? The S will become S -1, but you already have a -1 on top here. So that means -1. -1 again, what do you get? That's how you end up having ms -2. So this is the idea for acceleration, and this is how you get a -2. Okay? Now, whatever I taught you, not just only apply for these two formulas, literally any questions in exam they ask you, right? Simple. Multiply, you put the power together. You just A times B, AB. Okay? But if it's divide, right, this is the trick here. Bring up, power reversed. Okay? Positive become negative, negative become positive. Okay? That's all for today. See you next video. Bye-bye.